Hi, welcome. This is Chris Kay from Querétaro in Mexico. How are you doing today? So, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Very early today. If you're having breakfast, I'm happy you joined me. And setting my chat so I can monitor YouTube from here. So here we are. Okay, just a short live because I have a lot of things to do. Oh, I will pause. Not doing much lately. Being very busy with classes, but I've been working on this. Acrylics with markers. And you will be able to see some shorts in the coming days. Now the strategy is practically to have, I'm going to start with one short every day until I have more time to record a little bit more. Okay, 6 more weeks of this term, and then I'll practically have all the month of December free. So I'm learning a new technique that after October the 20th, you'll be able to see in shorts. And in order to complete my Amazon order, I needed something else. So I saw this book and I thought it was beautiful. And here we are. I'm going to do a very quick flip through. It's one page. The paper is very thin, but some of them are, or I could say most of them are drawings. You have authors there. Probably flip this. Then it's going to be hard to turn the pages. Yeah, they are drawings. Some of them more detailed than others. Some of them have got the signature of the author. Oh, look at these. Cats, of course. Lots of elephants. Birds. Owls. This one I think is a hare. I like this type of close-ups. Horses in general. I need to draw and paint a horse again. Peacock. This one is very dark. But still, as a grayscale, you know, it doesn't go to a fully black. So this is going to be quite interesting to experiment, very cartoony, with the polychromos and see how they perform on this paper. This one I have no idea what it is. Another tiger, and that's it. So very recent book from Amazon in the US. So there you go. This one is going to go into the books that I will color in the future, probably in December. And today's aim is to continue with these. Let me put this one if needed. I used acrylic markers, as you have seen in the shorts, for the flowers, just for a little bit of texture. No summertime change here, which is good. So our days are getting shorter. Daylight is taking some time to come through. It's 6:10 and it's dark. So Sunday morning, all my neighbors are asleep. No birdies. It's too cold for them to be flying, I guess. Let's see. Supposedly have selected my colors beforehand and now I cannot find them. Oh, here you are. Good morning, Paul. Welcome. Thank you for coming. This is going to be quite short because, as far as I know, Miriam is coming live in more or less 50 minutes. I'm in Mountain Time, so for me it's 6 a.m. So at 7 a.m. my time, 9 a.m. Eastern, Miriam is coming on live. Remember, she's in Israel, so let's pray for all the people who are suffering under this conflict. And I will say no more about that. Okay. So Eastern time, it's 8 a.m. So Miriam is coming on at 9 Eastern. Oh, this is so cute. Yeah, me too. I hope that whatever she is, she's fine. That there are no big issues there. Let me see. I had to take one of my cats out because he was very messy. Nice. Maybe what I can do, so you can see this better, I still have to organize some things here. But let me see if I can do something so you can see much better what I'm doing. because StreamYard and my camera don't like each other, so I cannot zoom properly. I need to find another set of controls, you know. There must be good for me. Not so distant right now. I'll have my colors close by. Sturdy enough. Yet too early for me to have coffee, Paul. Not 6 a.m. is not yet really time for coffee. And I need a piece of bread. This is called pan de muerto. Very popular at this time of the year here in Mexico. It's made of regular flour with I don't remember. There's a special ingredient, but I don't remember the name. Not even in Spanish. It's too early. Sorry. But it has a special flavor, and it's coated with sugar, so you can have coffee, chocolate, you name it. It's very tasty. This one's a little bit burned. This one is not going to be that burned. And it's become very popular to cut it in half and put certain fillings like cream and strawberries or Nutella or chocolate or whatever. But it's the perfect recipe for diabetes. So if this is already sugary enough with the coat, the sugar coat that it has got, now imagine adding all that. No, not for me. I prefer bread that has no sugar added. So this is something I don't really eat during this time. Okay. Yeah, normally at 8 a.m. when I have breakfast is when I drink a cup of coffee. And that's it. No more. I don't need more coffee. I used to drink 3-4 cups. That was too much for my system. So I'm now keeping it to 1 cup and just plain water the rest of the day. I'm going to work with the little figures in their frames, so I don't take that long. I'm monitoring my time. Oh yeah, I was going to color his shirt. I'm not doing anything realistic here, not at all. But I'm planning to do another realistic coloring. I'll show you. Quite interesting. I cannot drink anything in the morning when I wake up. Maybe a sip of water And then I drink my juice, cranberry, with a little bit of water because it's too sugary. And with that juice, I take my vitamins. And then go prepare breakfast. I normally have a bit of fruit, toast, cup of coffee, and off we go for the daily chores. Today, daily chores, it's if the weather allows, and that's what I'm monitoring. Dawn is breaking finally. It's laundry. We spent half last week since Wednesday without water because of somebody making a mistake in the system. They closed one of the lines by accident, so all my condominium of houses, like 100 houses, suffered from lack of water, and we just didn't notice until yesterday. So I just hope today it's sunny enough so I can do my laundry because I don't have a dryer. They just use a lot of gas, and I already have enough with having a stove. And I don't cook, but I don't like gas. I'm afraid of anything that um, uses gas, so that's why I don't have a dryer. And Querétaro is famous to be a very sunny state. We hardly ever get cloudy days or something like that. The morning could be very cloudy, but around 10 a.m., all the clouds are gone. So your clothes are drying probably 1 hour, no more than that. Direct sun. That's why I like it. The frame. What am I going to do with this frame? I have here somewhere. Oh, here. The Polychromos set. And before I finish my life, I'm going to show you what their realistic coloring will be. That's why I'm monitoring. I always forget to promote myself. I just program the transmission and I forget to mention this on Facebook or Instagram or something. So I normally depend on replays. Yeah, it's a little bit cold, but not rainy. I can see that it's a little bit cloudy, but I'm hoping as yesterday that the sun kind of fights off these clouds and I can get my washing machine started. Okay. This is what color is this? Oh, this is blue, so no, nothing to do with what I'm doing. I need a brown, dark brown. Winters here are sometimes cloudy, not that cold, I think the coldest we get is close to 32 Fahrenheit. A little bit under, but that's it. And then the rest of the day we can get to probably 70. The problem is that it's windy and the wind is cold. It's sunny, but the wind is cold. So we have to dress here like onions with layers. So as the temperature progresses and goes up, then you can eliminate layers. The scarves, the jackets, and then you finish with a waistcoat or a vest, sweater. But in general, it's not necessarily a very aggressive winter. We don't have snow. We don't have the latitude to have snow here. Probably in the mountains, but the mountains are still far away, so they don't affect us. But in the north of Mexico, yes, there's some states and some towns close to the mountain ranges that they get snow. I have been to Chihuahua, one of the biggest states. So I know the state, I know the capital, I know the area where the Amish are in Chihuahua. Beautiful area. And practically that's it. In the USA, I've been to Florida, practically all the state. And let's see what else. Before going to London, I was like a couple of hours in Washington, D.C., but I couldn't get out of the airport because it was not so many hours before I took my plane, so I just couldn't wander around. And I want to apply for my visa again. Some years ago, I got rejected with no refund because the agent who was there didn't like my status and my age. And she thought that because being single and mature, I was going to go and stay in the USA as illegal. And the only thing that I wanted to do was to go to a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's or any art store. So that was very disappointing. And I got very upset. So I have not applied for a visa in 5 years. It's cloudy and windy. Let's see. It's almost 6:30. I want a cute, nice blue for this image. Have to go on. This is Virgen de Guadalupe, supposedly a very sacred image in Mexico, celebrated on December 12th. And from that day until January the 6th is officially Christmas time in Mexico. It is known in Spanish as Maratón Guadalupe Reyes. So it's officially party time. So who knows? Yeah, I know, Paul. It was very disappointing, but right now I think I'll have more chances because I have more evidence to prove that I'm not planning to stay in the USA by any means or reason, and that I have a permanent job here and some other things. The only thing that I can do now is I have one of my cousins from my dad's side. He's been living in the USA for a long time, and I mean a long time. He's already a citizen, American citizen, and he lives in the area of Houston. So I don't want to kind of take advantage of the situation, but sometimes when he visits, um, he sends me a WhatsApp message or an email or something, and he says, "Do you need something from Michaels or Hobby Lobby, like material or something? Let me know, and I'll get it for you." And he normally does, but as I said, I want to abuse from that situation because he never charges me. I mean, whatever I ask, it's free. So, I mean, it's nice, but I like to buy my own things, you know? It's a little bit of pride in here. And that's a story because like 2 weeks ago, I was participating in a live stream and the hosts had a raffle. They had a giveaway. And I said, well, if I participate, the chances in 100 and something people who were in the chat are just minimal. And I got it. I won. I won the giveaway and I was very surprised. I was literally jumping all around my room. And I organized with the hosts who live in Dallas to send the envelope with all the goodies to my cousin. And I told him, say, hey, Ricardo, can you get this for me? It's going to be a parcel. And he said, yes. So he got it like a week and a half ago, and he told me I have it. I'll be in Mexico early December, maybe late November, and I'll get this to you as soon as I'm there. So that was good. But I will not abuse participating in giveaways or raffles or whatever because he doesn't live in Querétaro. His family is in San Luis Potosí. This is the state that it's a border with us in Querétaro. But still 2 hours, yeah, more or less a 2 hours drive. He was here in June, July, so we were able to hang out, all my cousins, including him. And it was very nice. It was a very nice reunion. And he promised to be here late November, December when we said goodbye. Yeah, it was July, not June. It was July. And yeah, he's like my baby cousin, you know. He he used to be hanging out with us, the older cousins, when he was very young. And in a certain way, we kind of babysitted him. So he's very sweet, really, really sweet, and a very kind human being, you know. And those people are very, very rare to find, even in your own family. I had to cut half of my mother's family, cousins, uncles, aunts, you name it, because of a very nasty situation when my mother passed 2 years ago. So I discovered they were a little bit toxic as a family. So it's much better now that I'm not involved in gossip and bad vibes and things like that. But anyway, no more sad stories. I'm going to show you what's the next live coloring that I might plan after I finish this one. I'll probably finish this one off camera. And probably need to, I don't want to hit my camera here. As I mentioned, I like coloring realistic stuff sometimes. And I love this book. I love the TV series. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Paul. The worst and the best. Definitely. My dad's side is the best. My mom's side is not good. So this is normally what I like to do with, this is the test page. Nothing interesting here. But this is what I like doing with, sometimes if I'm into the realistic mode. So there you go. Mixed media, definitely. Here have markers, color pencils, anything I can throw in. It's here. I like it's just one-sided. This took me a lot of time. The dresses are so elaborated. The faces, of course, is realistic, but it's still not hyper realistic. And this is the next one. I already got my reference photos for this one. So Cora and Robert from Downtown Abbey. And this was the latest one. So I like this one. This was good. Oh, so sorry to read about that, Paul. Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, the smell of art supplies. For me, there is another smell. It's a bookstore. That's just amazing. The smell of books, new books. Not that I have a space for a lot of stuff here. My house is very small. And it's not my house, it's my dad's house. Okay, so there you go. I think the author, who's the author here? Let's see. I think the person who created this book, and I don't have her name here, but I know it's a girl, traced from the screen. She traced the images, but it covers the 6 seasons, because you have here the, I don't want to give spoilers, but the good thing is that the images really don't say much about the story, but because I know the story, I know that it covers the 6 seasons. And it has almost every character in the 6 seasons, even the, I forgot the name of the castle, but oh, there's a horsey here. I don't like the horse, but anyway. But these images that are like very, very detailed, this will take a long time, because I needed to find, in some cases, the exact references. Some of them are from directly from the screen, and some others are the actors posing. So that's going to take some time to find, but it's not impossible. This one took me a long time to find. That's why it's not the other one that I used. Okay. So it's 6:41. I'm going to finish the stream here. So thank you for coming, Paul. I'm going to give some time because I need to finish some things before I can go and watch Miriam. So that's why I'm going to cut the stream short here. So thank you for coming. Okay. And we have a lot of streams today. A lot of people stream on Sunday, so you can be lazily in bed watching people streaming from now until probably 7 or 9 p.m. At least that's the community that we are following. Okay, so thank you very much. See you around. Bye-bye.